Welcome back to Old Plastic. Today's going to be pretty exciting. I was going to put this video off until I got a few more pieces, but I'm getting excited and want to see what it looks like. I've been working on getting an early bird set for a while now. There was no way I was going to be able to afford an early bird set with the going rate of $12,000 to upwards to $20,000 for an early bird set. So I've gone a different route, and I'm trying to put together a beater set because I want a early bird set as kind of like the focal point of my collection. And as you can see in the background, I have my early bird certificate package, which has been a center point of my collection for years now. I was able to get that at a reasonable price about 7 years ago-ish, and it is complete. Has everything inside of it. It is open though, and the little card that you mail away to get the first four figures is missing. So that's the only thing missing out of that certificate package. Very proud to own that. Got it very reasonable back in the day. And since then, I've been trying to put together a beater set of the early bird set. And I had posted on Instagram that I got this, which is like a beater box and tray for the early bird set. There's just no way I was going to pay, like $12,000. I can't afford that for the first Kenner Star Wars figures. But doing it this way, I can still have the joy of knowing that I have the first figures that were created for Star Wars, and they can be my focal point of my collection. And I had been putting off this video. Well, one thing I've been waiting for this. This is the acrylic case from GW Acrylic in the UK. It's almost taken me over a year to get this from them. They had difficulties over the last few years. You all know why, probably, what's been going on in the world, but I was finally able to get it from them. I think I actually went to Ian Display's website and ordered it. I had been watching it on eBay, and they were really nice. I kept contacting the seller and working with them trying to get it, but every time they gave me a date, it always got pushed back another 6 months, and I was able to place the order eventually actually on their website, and I received it a couple of months ago, and I've been waiting, trying to get one more item for the set, and there's only one of those items for sale on eBay. It's actually the coupon leaflet that goes in the early bird set. Now there's one on eBay right now, but it's $1,500, and I'm sorry, I'm just not paying that for the insert. So I'm not waiting any longer. I'm going to try and put this set together in the acrylic case. Excuse me. I'm gonna put what I have together of my beater early bird set together in the case today, and I thought I would record it. So my goal for this summer is I need to change my collection room. I have 2 display cases and several tables that I have my collection displayed on, and I need to change that. I've been trying to get a very large display cabinet that's all glass, preferably without wood trim. I want it nice and clear, and I found one on Facebook Marketplace that I'm trying to get now. It's a large like commercial display cabinet, and so that's my goal, is to reorganize my collection throughout the summer. And I wanted my certificate package and my early bird set to be the centerpiece in that display. So, yeah, I was able to get this from Ian's Display. This is the GW Acrylic. This is the early bird set acrylic case. And let me get this open here. All right, how does this open? Uh-oh, it looks squished. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I'm probably going to have to stop the camera. But this back is supposed to be in the slotted groove, and it's not. It's actually pushed into the case. Uh-oh, it's actually started to crack the case. All right, I am going to stop the video real quick. Okay, that's unfortunate. That was a shipping damage, I guess. I was able to get the tray out, but what happened was that this tray slides in this groove right here that goes all the way along, and it had been pushed down out of that groove, and I actually have a stress crack in this corner where the seam that's glued is cracked. Luckily, I'm still going to use it. I'm not going to send it back. It's not that bad. Only when you're up close. You probably can't even see it on the camera. Oh, there you can see it. The crack right here. But it's not bad. Not the end of the world. I waited too long. We're going to go ahead with this. All right, so now the tray, I believe, goes here. The box will go here. The catalog goes here. And that certificate that I'm missing would go here. Every once in a while I get the idea, oh, I should just buy it. But I can't justify spending $1,500 on that dang thing. So I'm not going to do it. Someday I'll find it cheaper. All right, so I had posted on Instagram. This is the first time I've shown my early bird set on YouTube, but I had purchased this a while back, and here it is. Oop, what is in here? Hang on one sec. Okay, so here it is. My beater box. It is authentic early bird set box. It's kind of weird. He's got Kevin Halfast written here, but he must have changed the name, or maybe his parents went through a divorce or something and he wrote Kevin Van Tassel. Interesting. But the box is not bad condition. Well, who am I kidding? It's in pretty bad condition. But it is an authentic early bird set box. All right, so let's get this open. Now this tray is super fragile and is cracked. So I don't want to make it any worse when I pull it out of the box here. Okay. Whew. Hate doing that. So yes, my tray is cracked quite badly. All right, so I wonder, I suppose it would look nicer if I put it in there like this, but the shipping label should be on the top. So that's what I'm going to do, shipping label on the top. Kind of tight, and the box has been squished, so it's a little bit bigger. Oh, there I go. Okay. Let's see. Not bad, not bad at all. It kind of actually is supporting the sides of the box quite nicely. They were kind of puffed out where it had been squished, and now it'll regain its shape again sitting in here. So that's a good thing. Okay, now for the figures. Now, unfortunately, all of these figures are out of the baggie, which kind of sucks. But honestly, they all look brand spanking new, like they were never ever played with. They were taken out of their bags and then set in here. And I'll show you. I mean, look at this Chewbacca. Look at. He's absolutely beautiful. Let me zoom in. Look at that paint on that bandolier. This Chewbacca was never played with. Wow. He is so mint. Beautiful. And let's look at the Leia. Looks like her torso ever so lightly discolored, I guess. You know what? I just realized she doesn't have her blaster. She's pretty nice, though. Pretty nice. That's Leia. And this R2 looks beautiful too. Now, I've never seen the R2, like the core of the body get discolored, but the core of this R2's body is starting to yellow. Wow, that's a pretty nice shape. Let me turn his head around. Clicker still works. Nice dark blue paint on the dome. Early bird. Very nice. Now, for these figures, eventually I will get all three of those figures in sealed baggies. This set also came with a Luke Skywalker double telescoping lightsaber, which was a nice perk that offset the cost of buying this set for me, because I wasn't going to use an opened Luke Skywalker for the set, because, as you all know from my double telescoping Luke Skywalker collection video, that I already have a sealed double telescoping Luke Skywalker in a SWA baggie, which is going to go in this set. This is probably the most expensive item out of all the items on the table here that I've purchased. And he will find a home in this Beater Early Bird set. And, you know, I can take my time now. I can get an R2 in an A or B bag. I can get a Chewbacca in an AB bag and Leia, and take my time adding those pieces, and then maybe eventually find a nicer tray. There's certificate that goes here, etc. So this will be my start, and who knows, someday I might have a really nice set. But for me, I just wanted to get the set, whether it was a beater set or not, to have it as the centerpiece of my collection. Now, I never really... Oh, this is a... Okay, this is the peg bag, but it's open. Somebody opened it. But let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought they were supposed to have 12 pegs, because on the display stand there's that holds 12 figures, right, in the certificate package. So there's only 9 pegs in here, but I think I have more in my, every collector's got their junk drawer of extra parts, and I think I will make sure that there's 12 in here, or I might have this sealed bag. I don't know, I'll look. All right, so now this tray, I have to be really careful with this tray. It's in pretty fragile condition right now, but we will see about setting this. How does this go in here? I'm gonna have to go over here because I definitely don't want to damage it any more than it already is. Okay, it's starting to go in. Wait, don't break. Careful. This is probably the most nerve-wracking part of this, is trying not to break this tray any more than it already is. It's going in though. All right, I think I've got it in. Let's have a look. Yeah. All right. Okay. Whew. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Let me zoom back out. Tilt up. Sorry about that. I forgot I had it zoomed out or zoomed in for looking at the figures. All right. So next, I purchased this catalog. Now, from correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the early bird set, to my understanding, came with 2 different catalogs. One is this small catalog, and from what I've seen, most of them come with this small catalog. I could be wrong, but the ones that I've seen online, the percentage of them have had this small catalog. There is a larger catalog that does come with them, and I believe that this display stand will accept either the small or the large catalog. All right, let me open this up. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let's see how this goes in here. I know that my last GW acrylic for my Poppy box, you know how the Poppy comes with 2 of these little booklets, and it was quite difficult to put them into the sleeves that hold them. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna have to get something to shove it down with. 1 second, I'll pause the video here. All right, let's see if I can maybe push it down with this. Oh yeah. There. Little piece of notepad cardboard. All right. Coming together. Looking pretty good. Okay, so now because these figures aren't bagged, I'm not sure how well they're going to stay in here. Hopefully that this top piece right here will be close enough that they won't pop out. Also, my Princess Leia did not come with her blaster. I think I have a blaster in my parts over here, and we'll deal with her blaster, whether or not it'll fall out or what I'm gonna have to do with that. But we'll put this beautiful R2 in here. Oh, Chewbacca doesn't have his rifle either. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I think Chewbacca goes in this tray. I know he was in this one, but I don't think that's where he goes. And then Leia. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if they're gonna fall out if I stand it up. Probably, huh? Yeah, they'll fall out. All right, so now every collector has a junk drawer full of parts, you know, extra capes and stuff like that, and stuff that you collect. Okay, the pegs. Yeah, I got pegs in here. Let me see. Okay, pegs. And I said that this is an authentic baggie, heat sealed on both ends. It's just opened. Now, how many did I say was in here? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I think that, to me, there should be 12, right? Because these pegs are for the action figure stand that's in the certificate package, and that certificate package action figure stand has room for the first 12, correct? Let's see if it says that on the contents. Yeah, it has the first 12 on it. So it should be 12. So I have 9. And I'll just take 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. All right, so my pegs should be complete. 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'll just fold this a little bit. And shove it in here. Okay. And now for my sealed jewel, my DT SWA baggie Luke. He is now home where he came from in an authentic tray. All right. Oh, and Leia and Chewbacca. My accessories. Ooh, look at all that goodness. Look at all these toys. All these weapons. Love it. This is probably my favorite box in my entire collection. I love it. All right, so I have a Leia blaster here. I don't think it's the early bird. No, this is a light blue, I think. Any of you experts out there? Let's see. Any of you experts out there, if you can tell me which blaster it... Now, I think it's a rule of thumb out there that the black Leia blaster is the one that is the only one that came in the early bird set, or if she also came with the light blue. And my eyes are really bad. I think that this might be light blue. I can't tell. Maybe I need to grab a flashlight. But this is the one I have right now. So this blaster is going to go with her until I can figure it out. Actually, yeah, that looks blue-ish to me and not black. Like if I take this Hoth rifle, it's definitely not black, it's blue. So I don't know if this would be appropriate or not, but I am going to put this in here with her till one of you guys let me know. If I have to change it, I will change it. But then again, you know, I guess I don't have to change it, do I? Because eventually I will be getting her in a Star Wars baggie. So that blaster can stay with her until then. All right, Chewbacca. Here we go. Chewbacca. Love it. All right, so now he has a rifle in there, or bowcaster. Look at all this goodness right here, boys. Yeah. A little bit of everything in there. All right, so that is all the weapons and everything that I have. Okay, I think we can close this up now. This ought to be tricky. Let me see. Maybe if I move it so that this sticks off the table. Let's see, can you guys see me? Yeah, you can see me. So there's dadoed grooves in this case that the bottom slides into. And of course it binds easily if you don't put it on equally. Oh, get in there. And of course you're gonna hit the box, aren't you? Son of a gun. Okay, there we go. I just needed to take the pressure off of it. Woo! It would have been so much easier to do this off of camera. Let's see. All right. Now my R2 fell forward. But they are standing up, and this is my mostly complete early bird set. All I'm missing now is the certificate. I hope I can get that someday. And then I need to get those 3 sealed baggies and maybe a properly heat sealed bag of the pegs as well. But because it's an authentic bag and authentic pegs, I think I can get CAS to like grade it as opened or whatever. But I do need the baggies for these figures. But yay! Finally, I have an early bird set. The crown jewel of my collection. Though it is a beater, it is still authentic and still the first Star Wars toys ever released. So very, very happy and proud to have this in my collection. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video.